Hi, welcome to my channel. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go to this place um, so that we can get some food. I don't know how it's about to go, but I just want to say that if you're my friend and you side with Darius, you are no longer my friend, because Darius has came into my life and flipped it upside down. No matter what I said, no matter whether I hid money or whatever, no matter what. So for somebody to be speaking on it, that's an issue for me. And then also, I have a felony now too. So that make my life twice as hard. On top of having mental illness, on top of having health issues, on top of having license issues, on top of having now plate issues, because my plate expired. So for people to be speaking and saying, oh, well, you should do this, you should do that, I didn't ask anybody's opinion on what I should be doing. Don't want anybody's opinion, because ain't nobody really giving me anything that I can use. And it's a respect thing. If you don't even respect me, you don't need to even be telling me what I should or should not do. Because I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask nobody what I should be doing or am I wrong or whatever. Because whether right or wrong, it's my decision to make. Because anything that Darius do, it affects me. Anything that I choose to do, it affects me. And it affects our whole family. We have 3 kids. He has a child, but that's another story. Because I kept telling him when it came to my license, like in my vehicle, I don't need to be leaving the house driving. But that was an argument. Oh, well, you don't care that I gotta go to work, and you don't care that this is how we gonna survive, blah blah blah. But the thing is, I was surviving just fine with or without you. I asked you to come stay with me because we had kids together, but even that was an issue, and he said that I forced him. How the hell? First of all, what he doing is forced, because what he'll do is take my car and spend it on what he want to spend it on. When I'm asking him, go to the store, get A, B, and C, he always get the wrong thing, and now I'm starting to feel like it's done on purpose. You getting the wrong thing on purpose. Everything I've done, every decision that I've made has been for the whole family. Not just for me, not just for Darius. It's been for the whole family. And whether it was perfect or right or whatever, it don't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to make perfect decisions. I'm going to make the right decisions for what I think is appropriate, whether they're right, wrong, or whatever. But this situation is just getting out of hand for me, and it's definitely getting out of hand when other people feel like they need to say something. Aries and Arian, be quiet. Because I'm trying to do everything right. I don't have clean clothes right now. We don't have the money right now because his auntie started paying him less. Even when we do get money, I have to save it now so that I can vacate, because I gotta go in December. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to go in December. Because I can't stay here pregnant. I can't take a shower. Me going to a temp service, I tried to go to a temp service. I was about to go, and then I started swelling. I started having constipation, so I had to go and get a procedure done as far as the constipation. And I didn't get my colonoscopy done because I didn't get my colonoscopy done because I didn't get it done because I didn't drink all the fluid that they wanted me to drink. And so I had to, start the process over. Well, now I'm pregnant and they don't want to do the colonoscopy procedure. So that's fine. My legs still swell every now and then. My foot, my leg. But I am doing a lot better, and the swelling went down very quickly once I started getting sick from being pregnant. Mind you, I don't want to be pregnant. But at the end of the day, to me, and no offense to the people that have done this, but to me, having an abortion is the easy way out. It means that you don't have to deal with the consequences of you laying down. Even though, I mean, I'm scared to get an abortion anyway. And I'm even scared to get a epidural. So I have all my labors naturally without pain medication. And that's my choice. Some people, choose to do the easiest route for them. But that's just my personal opinion, that's the easy way out. Go in the room! That's the easy way out. And I don't agree with having an abortion, because if you big enough to lay down, you're big enough to take care of what comes out of you. In my situation, though, I feel as though I'm going to have a repeat of the same thing that happened 2 years ago. Another miscarriage, because I'm not getting enough to eat. And then the person's opinion is, well, shop before he wake up. That's not the point. I've already done that. I did that 3 times. The point is, I don't have a stove to use. So we're just using the microwave. What nutritional value am I going to get out of eating TV dinners? She said TV dinners out of her mouth. I'm not going to get nothing out of it, and I'm going to be hungry. I'm 4 times as hungry as I normally am, basically. Like, I be on a verge of starving, and when I start to feel like I'm starving, I be starving, and after, I want to say 6 hours maybe, then that's when I start vomiting. Like, people don't realize that there's just not an option for me it's not an easy option. There's no easy option right now with what's going on. There's no easy option. That's why I said it's just time for me to get out of here. And then she said, well, go on disability. Okay, I tried to do that 2 or 3 times since I've been here. And since my mind is all over the place, I can't focus on the right decision. So I'm done making any more decisions. I filed for cash. I'm done making any more decisions regarding any type of money, anything. I'm not making no more decisions. I'm too stressed out to try anymore. And it's not that I'm giving up. I just need to be out of here in November, December. And when I get out of here in November, December, then I can move forward with making the right decision for me and my family. But Darius made me lose my license, got me all those tickets. Just like recently, what hurts the most is he don't take me into consideration. My dad did not want me to come unless I took my van. Instead of Darius saying, okay, here go the van or whatever. No, that didn't happen. So I ended up just blocking my daddy, because what's the point? End up blocking my daddy and just suffering. Because he don't care about anything. He don't care about me. I'm the last person on his mind. But I'd rather suffer here than somewhere else anyway. Because I don't want no one to be telling me what to do. Especially because I'm in their house. Because my mama, when I stayed with her, she wasn't telling me what to do. She might have told me, no, she didn't even tell me what to do as far as coming in and out. Because I had a key. So it was no issues when I stayed with my mama. But I know what I'm going to get when I stay with my daddy. And that's exactly why I used to leave his house when I was little. Because I don't have to do every single thing you tell me to do. Especially when I'm not used to that. I'm used to being able to do whatever I want to do. Or whatever I see fit to do. Not what somebody tell me to do. Because it's not in your control no more. I'm grown. I'm 31 years old with kids of my own now. So you cannot tell me what to do. And then on top of that, I'm pregnant too. So that was another reason why I didn't really want to go to his house. So ended up liking him because I just needed my own space and my own bubble. I need to live in my own bubble. I'm back to suffering, which I regret not going, but at the same time I don't, because I feel like, okay, so I wasn't that stressed to go to his house, but when it came to my cousin saying I could come to her house, then I got extremely stressed. And to be honest, I don't know why. I just don't want, because I feel like she gonna be talking at me though. And everybody keep forgetting I'm grown now. And then for her, it's like everybody says something about this felony, but nobody's going through having a felony. Everybody's saying, well, you could work with a felony. Yeah, I can. Yep, I can. But also, if I keep getting pulled over, I'm going to go to jail because I have warrants. If I stay in Detroit, maybe I won't. But for her to say, well, if you drive right, well, now it ain't no if I drive right. Because if I go to Taylor or Troy or anywhere outside Detroit, I'm going to get pulled over because my stuff expired. At the end of the day, I'm not them. I'm not willing to go through that because they have the money to get themselves out those situations. I don't have the money to get myself out of those situations. So I don't put myself in those situations. That's why I wish people would just be quiet with their opinions. I don't want to hear nobody else's opinion. But from now on, if anybody else takes Darius' side, that is supposed to be family, friends, or otherwise, I'm not talking to them no more. I'm done. Not only if they take Darius' side, if they give me some stupid ass advice, I'm done. I'm done altogether because I don't want to hear nobody else's fucking advice. It's not working. And it's really not working for my situation. And then I get overly stressed because people have to understand, since I was little, since I was a baby, I was stressed out. So y'all can't tell me how to react to certain things. You can't tell me how to compartmentalize or how to deal with my stress. At the end of the day, I've been dealing with this all my life. I don't need you to help me. But I'm even more stressed out because I'm in this situation where I cannot take a shower. I cannot wash my clothes. I cannot do anything for myself that is going to be beneficial. At the end of the day, like I always say, I put myself in this position. I have to get myself out of it. So that's what I'm working on. Getting myself out of it. But I don't need Tom, Dick, and Harry putting me down because I'm not working as fast as they think I should. That's where you're wrong. Because whether I'm working as fast as I should or not, what does it concern you? You're not going through it. So you can say, this is what I do, this is whatever. You can say that. None of y'all are going without water. None of y'all are going without food. But talking shit though, and trying to give advice, I don't want to hear no advice. None. Or I'm going to be mean every fucking time. And it's just going to be like, oh, she problematic. I don't give a fuck. I'll be problematic. Ain't none of y'all about to keep doing this to me. None of y'all. So, the end on that note. But I just want to make it like public. Just know that I don't have to sit here and take verbal abuse. I don't have to sit here and deal with nothing nobody says. I don't. And whether you think I'm right or wrong, I don't care because I didn't ask you, was I right or was I wrong? Because I'm going to deal with it how I've been dealing with it. And even taking your advice. Say I take your advice. Any consequence I deal with is going to be it's going to be something that I'm gonna have to deal with. Nobody has to deal with the consequences of my choices or my actions. I do. So for you to give advice, you better be sure enough prepared for me to come back and cuss you out if it don't work. But then I'll be wrong though. if I come back and cuss you out because you gave me advice. No, I'm good. Advice is to take or leave. End of story. That's how I feel. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.